Welcome back to Doc Allen TV, where we inspire to educate and motivate. And today's topic is they ain't happy about your success. And I want you guys to know, for those of you who are starting to go on your journey of success, who have fought through all type of difficulties to get where you at, whether that's starting a business or moving forward in your career trajectory, graduating with that degree, getting that certificate, getting married, getting a new vehicle so you can get around for your business, getting that new house, um, changing your life around. If you used to smoke cigarettes, you gave them up. If you used to drink, alcohol, you reduced it or even gave it up all the way. People may not be happy for you. And I'm gonna give you two ways today that you can use. So if you kind of don't know that these people, and that include family members as well, and I've been talking about this because um, that is it's in scripture and it's in the word, and I'm not on here to preach to you guys like that, but um, everything is in there, man. Everything's in there as far as the faith. The number one thing that is required for you to move is to have faith and not look back. That's in the book of Matthews. Is God talked about faith and talked about um, He loves for you to take those steps forward and don't doubt Him and continue to move forward throughout the process. But having faith and believing in God is it must happen until your time is up. So if you wavering, that's kind of how your progression is going to be. You must go all in, whether something works or doesn't work, when you do decide to do something. But again, this is about they are not happy, and they are also looking with their duck look. I'm bringing the duck back out for this one. Oh yes, he's coming back out. They're not happy for your success. They don't believe, and that just comes to show and people say, "Oh, I ain't competing with them." You are. You you are. And some people won't admit it. Like, just admit it. Just I will respect you more if you say, "Man, I'm coming for you." You know, I see what you're making. I see you doing. Then I know, like, hey, it's on. But if you coming after me, that means you automatically gonna grow and be successful because all I have is a level up mindset. That's why my company name is Tigers Level Up. I know, like, y'all, like, man, you already 4 minutes in, he talking to us, but that's what I'm gonna do now. That's what I'm gonna do. But it's two things you can do. If you can't, and some people are good actors, but eventually it'll come out, and then you kind of know how to gauge with them with giving out information. You know what I'm saying? Give them. You said, well, don't give them nothing. No, because like I said, it could be a family member. In case in time with me, it has been, and so I know I stand with them. So the first thing you can do is to tell them bad news. Now, you say, and you can give hypotheticals, whether it's, I'm not going to say lie to them, but you can throw something out there and say, yeah, um, you know, I got demoted from my job, man. I'm at a $15,000 pay cut. You say, well, you speaking that into existence. Not necessarily. You got to be clever and chess over checkers with these people because they'll be, getting around you the whole time. And things will never come out like, you thinking they supposed to be. But that's the first thing. If you tell someone some bad news, and maybe you telling the truth about it, you could be telling the truth about it. Something that happened. It could be months ago. It could be, you know, you didn't get the job. Um, something happened. Give them something. But and then they're just happy. They're joyful. You can tell their energy is up after you giving them the bad news. Um, then you know, like, okay, this person is really not for me. They also competing against me. They've been, and more than likely, that person is going to be jealous of you and envious of you. And if you don't know the difference between a jealous person and envious, I'll tell you, a jealous person, they watch you, they'll give you evil looks, they'll make comments about you, behind your back. They cowards. And then, they may finally build up the courage to say it to your face. And it's like, you know, whatever, because you've been feeling that way, you know. But again, you get them with the duck look when you have success. That's like throwing darts at them, you know. That's like cutting them, but not, taking them out. It is worse when someone see you be successful. They can't stand you. It's worse for them. It's like a stabbings, but you're not really taking them out, you know. Um, so again, if you can't figure somebody out, or and it is, again, it doesn't matter. Some of you guys are gullible towards your family. You can't be in this time and day. Mm-mm. You cannot be. You if they show that they're not for you, and they switching up and changing on you and all of this as you start to elevate, yeah, don't be a fool. Mm-mm. Don't be a fool, because that man or that woman, it showed you what's up. Now it's on you. You want to continue to overly come around them. You just want to come around them um, very few times out of the year until they switch and change. You be patient with family, but you don't have to talk to them. You ain't got to tell them your goals, and they don't have. They can do the same with you. And all this stuff is scripture, man. It's beyond Cain and Abel. You know, you look at the disciples, and there's Paul, Joseph, John the Baptist, Timothy, Luke. You look, you just, as you continue to read, is like the more I read, the more I see why he wants me to read, because then it ties together with everything that I personally have been through and going through right now. When you guys don't see me for like 2 weeks, that mean I'm on the grind, man. And I try to, I was doing well getting these videos out. And it's something to do, especially when you're still working. I still work. I'm one of the hybrid. I have my own business, but I also still am in my career. Some people just want their own business. I'm fine being a hybrid right now. My business is gonna flourish. I'm gonna flourish career wise. So the money is not like, it's gonna be whatever. People want millions. Man, if I get up to, 250, 300, man, sky's the limit on whatever you can get. But I'm just like, how much money you need to be happy, man? How much money, you know what I'm saying? Like, you up to 300, and you still got bills and all this stuff at about 4 5 years where you should have been paid everything. You'll be cleared $1 million if you at 250. If you make it 250 a year, you should have everything paid off, including the house, within 4 years, unless you done went and got a mansion trying to show off. You know, um, yeah, man, come on. I love to have a basketball court or something like that in my yard. But how much money you need? That'll be another video. You know, I made it where I've had very little, and so. But as you start to rise, man, you would notice if you do get knocked down, and people waiting on it too. They waiting on you to get knocked down, man. They want you to go down bad. They want you to go down bad, and they happy when you do, and they go talking about you. If you like me, I take things personal, like when I'm attacked, and some people don't. They say don't take it personal. I am. If you coming after me, my character, everything that I work for, it becomes very personal for me. That's how I've been successful. I watched another speaker. That was his message, to take it personal. Um, One of my two favorite basketball players of all time, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan took stuff personal. You don't become a champion 6 times, 6 MVPs, scoring champion 10 times, all those records without having some type of chip. Or you can just be normal, some type of chip on your shoulder, some type, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get all the way to where I'm trying to go to. You don't believe in me? I'm going to show you. And some people say, well, it's just laid back. I'm just chilling. Well, if that's your personality and it's working. But me, it's personal, man. It's personal. I know what I've been through, where I came from. Tough, man. Mom and dad divorced at 8. At 8, man. My classmates had no idea. By 11, I was mowing New York, more yours, my granddad, making my own money, buying my own clothes. Told mom don't worry about it because she was working 3 jobs trying to do what she can do for us. Fine, but I felt so good that other people came in with better shirts and clothes, but I had stuff that I worked for. Ain't nothing like that too, man. When you work and have your own. And a lot of these cats out here live with their family 50, 60, 70 years old. They never grow up. They never emerge. I've been out for a long time. But let me get to point two. Point one is telling them bad news and they being happy, or even if they cut you off. If they cut you off because you're going through something and they don't want to stick through it, then you kind of know that that person ain't for you. They cut you off in a storm. God said, keep going forward and have faith. No matter what's coming, you see it to the end. And that's what I've done consistently, regardless of the outcome. I've stuck through it to the end, whether it was a good outcome or a bad outcome. And that's a whole nother video of several things I have went through, especially in my career, in which I just kept going until I saw it through, right? But number two, and you should know this one. I should ask you, what is something you can do to tell if someone's happy for you or not? Tell them what? Yeah, tell them some good news. Tell them you got a promotion. Tell them you got that new car. Tell them you got a new girlfriend. Tell them you got a new belief in God or faith. Tell them that business, you just got 3 deals closed and just made 20,000 in 2 months, right? From your business. right? But yet they might be like, nah, man, you ain't make no 20,000, no, you know, and you tell them, well, really, it was 35,000, and I got another 30 pending, and then I might have another deal for 40. Now they get to calculating, man, you finna be at 100,000 by six. Now you count my money, but you can tell because they drop their head. Some of them drop their head. Soon as you tell them the good news, or they may try to bring you down, especially if they know a little bit about you. They want to bring you back down to where you was at 15, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. They gotta they, you up here, y'all. You done leveled up. You done went crazy leveling up. You've been on your grind. With me, I can't talk to somebody too long. These don't have a hustle, a tomorrow attitude, a 2 weeks from now attitude. I don't deal well with those type of people. You know, I don't. Like, I'm a go getter. I'm not waiting. I maximize each day. You say, do you have? Yeah, I have a life. I go out. Um, I travel. I just came back from visiting family. I'll be going back again at some point. Um, Go to games, comedy club. Church, of course. I'm watching football games, movies. I write, I barbecue. I go over, associates, friends, family houses. So they will have a life. But when it come to grinding, I'm on it, man. You want someone to push you. You want a coach like me that's gonna tell you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. I'm your coach. You are going to move up because I'm so serious with the goals, and we gonna manifest everything that you want and need. You say, man, it worked. But again, tell them some positive news multiple times. If the first time they fake it, tell them a second time. You know, And sometimes, again, I'm not telling you to lie, but sometimes you just got to throw something out there. Yeah, I went to the casino, man. I won $15,000. They cut you off after you say that. They quit. They don't really want to talk to you. Um, if you up here and people trying to bring you down, I'm not gonna say take the bullying. Stand your ground and let them know you can. I would say that, but saying something to them all the time is unnecessary. Just flat out ignore them. And if it's a family member doing that, you know what I'm saying, love them from a distance, as they say, and then just ignore them. Ain't nothing for you and them. Their jealousy and envy has hit an overloading point in which it's sad. Some of them have it in them, man, where it's like, um, it's just bad, man. I've never had like a spirit of like being jealous of somebody. Never. And that's in my book. And I'm not promoting the book. I don't have the books back here or anything. Things you need to do to manifest success is be happy for others and help others. I've always done that. So now that my business is starting to flourish, everything is happening in a career, like it's because I've always clapped for others. Anniversary, new kid, I'm always clapping, man. New business, what you get when you close $100,000 deal. I have a homeboy, man. He travels so much, um, and I never had the funds to be able to do it until now. But the last, I would say, 2 or 3 years, man, I've seen him all over the place, and I wanted to go. He's posted stuff all over the place. And I just told him, man, it took a couple years, but the trajectory, but his partner got to go, and I possibly could have forced it, but I was patient. I wasn't gonna force just because I wanted to travel with them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have it. There's no need for me to lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a flexer, man. I'm not a flexer. That ain't it's a lot of that. It's too much of that go on. You know what I'm talking about? But where I'm at now, I'm straight, you know. But we as a community, I feel like everybody can eat. Again, you gotta take your gift, find your purpose, manifest the gift. And it may take a couple years. I'm on year 3 of my business. This ain't been I'm gonna get it going and then pop. You know, the books I hadn't blowed up with book sales. I made solid gains. None of my movie scripts have been purchased yet, so I feel like I still have definitely room for growth. But it's good that the foundation been laid with what I'm currently doing in the business. You know what I'm saying? Lay your foundation. When you find your foundation, it's the ones that's bringing in the checks consistently. Now those other projects you can work on, and then work on the marketing. And as I get my name out, I imagine the book sales will go up even more. But again, that's also positive news. And they do this, or they had that duck, that duck look. They had that duck, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking and hoping that you fail, man. But those two things right there, if you tell them some bad news, and I know certain people, friends, associates, family members, I done gave some bad news to, and they just been like this. They just had the biggest smile. They just was so they energy, and I noticed it like, and I'm sitting back like, got him, got him. That's what I was waiting on because I thought you had that in you for me. So when I get all the way up here, I'm not a fake dude. I'm really not. Like I come up and I know you had that against me like that, man. What you said? What you gonna do? I just know where you at, so I ain't trying to bring you with me. I know where you at mentally, and you can't fake that. You can't fake that, man. Either you for me or you're not. Keep telling y'all that some of y'all so gullible, man. But you're for me or you're not for me. It's that simple, right? That's it. You ain't for me. Hey, hey, it's all good. Like that, you know. And I don't deal well with people that's on and off. You know, one week you cool, the next week, the next 2, 3 weeks go by. Now you want to talk to me. You get mad. You go missing for 2, 3 months. Uh, Stuff going good for you. You come back around in a month. That hey, 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 that ain't friendship to me. You know what I'm saying? When you ride with a person, you ride with them good, bad. When people talking about them, when they hating on them, when they lying on them, when you going through something, when you broke, when you got money, when I got money, that's them the people I ride with. You with me regardless, right? Type of queen I'm looking for. She with me regardless. You believe in my insane idea that looks insane to 99.9% of the world. You that 0.1% beside me. And then when it popped, just like my business is doing now, check coming, check coming, check coming. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's how it is. But it's grind time. Ain't nobody gave me nothing. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? And if they gave it to you, that's a blessing. If they gave you the house, because some people get the house based off, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't hustle heart from them. That's their blessing. And God knows some people can't make it on their own. You know what I'm saying? They can't last 1 year on their own sufficiently. They gotta live with their mom or dad or somebody got. They gotta inherit a house. They can't go out and hustle, get it and buy a mortgage, pay bills, know how to manage money, be accountable, do this. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't do it. They not capable of having a house. Is bills, is sacrifice. If your money is at this level, you can't go above your means. You might have to take hand me downs. I know about taking hand me downs, man. I know about that when I was younger. Take this, wear this. I never felt good about it because I wanted my own. I wanted to get my own. But it was a humbling experience. So when I come up and I get so much, I give stuff away. But I watch how people take it. You know what I'm saying? They happy. I got a box of clothes downstairs right now. I know a family. I'm probably gonna give them to them for Christmas because I know they in need. You know what I'm saying? I might, then you had the homeless out there. They'll take all this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? The homeless, you got the Goodwills. But again, this video is about they don't like your come up. They don't like your level up. And they sitting over there with that duck look when you tell them you're doing good. When you tell them you're doing bad and going through something, they happy. I heard this and somebody said this. In America, they like to build you up to tear you down. But I'm telling you, America, you build me up and I level up, you ain't taking me down. You heard me? I'm telling you just like that. When I get up, I'm staying up. And that's a whole nother video I'm gonna make for y'all to show you this is how you maintain an optimal peak level and remain there. Cause see, when you get up here, you got all type of people this and I noticed that now. I noticed that now. Kings, you gotta make sure you cover yourself. Do whatever you need to do. Legal shield, give you a second attorney, just because the Me Too and all this other stuff that's going on out here, where people try to tear you down and you don't have no coverage, no witness. Do what you need to do to protect yourself, straight up. And it needs to be more videos that's made for men, black men, and somebody got to say it. We being attacked. And I've seen it. I'm about to get off about another 2 minutes. It'll be 30 minutes. That's how fast that time moves. But somebody said one of the most dangerous things you can be is successful. If you look throughout the history of the Bible, the king was always getting took down. They was always trying to take him down, or the future king. They was trying to kill him. Jesus, they was coming after him. If you get some notoriety, all bad, man. You hustle so hard, and some people scared to come up. Well, you can't be mad at me if you okay down here. The people you surround yourself with is the key to your success as well. I can't be around somebody always just depressing news. Nothing good coming out of their mouth. Somebody see, they doing this at work, they going through this, the car down. Like what? Hey, I'm not gonna hear that all the time. I'm not gonna hear this bad news. Like you not gonna bring that to me every single minute. You know what I'm talking about? You not gonna do it. So we're gonna have some share some positive news as well, you know. But again, you ain't listening to nothing else I'm telling you tonight. Make sure you move in silence and then market. Some people stay in silence their entire life. That's cool. But as a business owner, which I am, you have to market. That's how you get more business. There's no way around it. So would I rather move in silence? Yes. But again, we coming up on 30 minutes and I just wanted to get that out. Love you guys. Make sure you be safe around this holiday time, and I'll definitely catch you on the next video.